Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel, and today I'll be doing my round 1 tips on ESPN. So let's just get straight into the tips for round 1. Now for the first game of round 1, the normal Richmond v Carlton clash. This one's always good, as we know the 2023 opening game of the season was a draw between these two sides. Tom Lynch, if he missed it, Carlton would have won it. And as we know, this is one of the best rivalries, and it has been for 10 years, so this is going to be a great game. It always is, but I'm going to back in with the form. I'm just going to do Carlton, as we know, because Richmond lost both practice matches by about 60 points or 50 points. So now let's move on to the second game of Friday, 14th of March 2025, 7:40pm, Melbourne Cricket Ground, the MCG, Hawthorn v Essendon. 90% for Hawthorn to win, 10% Essendon to win. This is going to be a great game, as we know Hawthorn coming off a 20-point win to Sydney at the SCG, giving them great confidence for this. But Essendon beaten Geelong, who Hawthorn lost to in the practice match simulation thing. But I'm going to back in Hawthorn just because they won to Sydney at the SCG. And now for the next game, Saturday, 15th of March 2025, 1:20pm at GMHBA Stadium. 87% Geelong to win, 13% Fremantle to win. I think Geelong are going to win this. They got such good players. Fremantle losing that to the All-Stars, that game. But they beat Melbourne. But they're always going to beat Melbourne, so yeah. But I'm going to, go with Geelong in this one, because it's at the GMHBA Stadium, and they beat Hawthorn there, but they lost to Essendon. But I still think they're going to beat Freo. Now for the next game, where I'm going to tip Sydney, not Sydney, the Brisbane Lions, at 4:15pm at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I think they just have a bit more form. As we know, they're pretty good. Though it is at the SCG, that's the thing, but I'm still going to back in the Brisbane Lions by maybe about 20 points too. And yeah, now, for back here, I'm tipping Geelong by 8. I'm going to tip Hawthorn by 28. And for this game, Carlton by 5. So now let's move on to 7:35pm, Marvel Stadium, Western Bulldogs v North Melbourne. I'm going to tip the Western Bulldogs here, as we all know they're so good at Marvel Stadium, and they're pretty good, so I'm going to have to back in the Western Bulldogs here, as they just got way more form, way more better at the moment. I could be wrong, but I'm tipping the Western Bulldogs here by about 32 points. Now for the next game, on the Saturday, Collingwood v Port Adelaide. I'm going to tip Port Adelaide here, not lying here, at 7:35pm MCG. I'm tipping Port by about maybe 7 points, as they just play better than Collingwood. Collingwood, they just got destroyed in that opening round game to GWS, but their score doubled against GWS 52 to 104. That's just not good. So now on the Sunday, 16th of March 2025, the Sunday games begin with Adelaide v St Kilda. I'm going to back in Adelaide Crows 93% to 7%. That's also why. But it's at the Adelaide Oval. They're going to try and make it a fortress this year, I know. So I'm going to back in Adelaide, as they got great form in those practice matches, winning both of them comfortably, kind of. Well, they beat Port by a goal, and they won the other one by about a goal too. To both very good teams, top 4 contenders. So yeah, that's why. Now for this game, I'm tipping the Melbourne v GWS, 3:20pm, Melbourne Cricket Ground. I'm going to tip GWS here because, like, yeah, it's like they just destroyed Collingwood by 52 points. And Melbourne just lacking with form. They're just not good, to be honest. And now I'm gonna back with GWS here by 16 points. And for the other game, 8 points to Adelaide. Now for the last game of the round, West Coast Eagles taking on the Gold Coast Suns. This is going to be an amazing game, as West Coast always win these games against Gold Coast, and I think that's going to happen again, as they're just like a bit better, I reckon, winning both practice matches, barely beating North in that practice match, but they won the other one by like 60 points to both bottom two teams though. But that's good confidence for them, and I think they're going to win West Coast by about 40 points. And say to Gold Coast, well, too late now maybe, but yeah. Now I'm just going to submit the tips, and there are my tips. So I got Carlton to win, I got Hawthorn to win, Geelong to win, Brisbane to win, Western Bulldogs to win, Port Adelaide to win, Adelaide to win, GWS to win, West Coast to win. And my last week's score was 1 out of 2. I'll do that, I'll edit it out so it looks a bit better, but yeah, thanks guys for watching, and bye.